Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I only want you to have some fun.
I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray.
But when I woke up this morning, could have sworn it was Judgment Day.
The sky was all purple, there were people running everywhere, trying to run from the destruction. You know I didn't even care. Say 2000 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. I was dreaming when I wrote this, so sue me if I go too fast.
But life is just a party, and party was meant to last.
War is all around us, my mind says prepare to fight. So if I gotta die, I'm gonna listen to my body tonight. Yeah, they say 2000 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. If you didn't come to party, don't bother knocking on my door. Got the line in my pocket, and baby, he's ready to roll. Yeah. Everybody's got a ball, we could all die here today. Oh, but before I let that happen, I'll dance my life away. They say 2000 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Say it one more time. 2000 party over, oops, out of time. No. So tonight we're gonna alright. 1999.
All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High Yah. Giving thanks and all praise to the Most High Yah. Y'all see the title. The end of Edom is near. Equals open panel. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Shalom to your brothers. Glad y'all came on. What's going on? What about Edom? I'm ready for that to get over with. Because when they get over with, then that's when we gonna rise. Shalom.
Shalom, brothers. Shalom to the panel. All praise to the Most High. I'm ready to have this discussion, man. This is real. How can I say it? It's a relevant discussion to have in the times that we in. Because if you're paying attention, Edom is really revealing themselves. They revealing their heart. They revealing what their true intentions are, and it's what the scripture says. Esau's blessing is the sword. So I'm looking forward to this. Shalom to everybody in the chat.
What's going on, brothers? Shalom and blessings to the chat. All praise to the Most High, to the 12 tribes, Israel, all Negroes. And I want to start off by reading this. Kadar, can you share that? And this is Shem talking to Rebecca in the Legend of the Jews, Volume 1, page 6. Check this out. And Shem replied, "My daughter, I could find the secret to thee. See to it that none finds it out. Two nations are in thy womb, and how shall thy body contain them, seeing that the whole world will not be large enough for them to exist in it together peacefully. Peacefully. Two nations they are, each owning a world of its own, the one the Torah, the other sin. From the one will spring Solomon, the builder of the temple, from the other Vespasius, the destroyer thereof. These two are what are needed to raise the number of nations to 70. They will never be in the same estate. Esau will vault lords, while Jacob will bring forth prophets. And if Esau has princes, Jacob will have kings. They, Israel and Rome, are the two nations destined to be hated by all the world. One will exceed the other in strength. First, Esau will subjugate the whole world. But in the end, Jacob will rule over all. The older of the two will serve the younger, providing this one is pure of heart. Otherwise, the younger will be enslaved by the older. And that's how I'm going to start it off.
Shalom, shalom. Y'all heard that? I mean, that's verbatim because in Genesis we get basically half of the story, but that's verbatim. See, I'm talking to Rebecca. Uh, look at this, y'all.
It get
It
interesting.
said, "Have
So
you
we can
flipped
see
your wig?"
we
Okay.
can see where the white
Well,
man came from.
Mary. Yeah, do it now.
If I keep reading this, we'll see that they have a people have when they say came out white, they kind of got a point by what this says.
Yeah. Look, they killing me. I know y'all killing me about that Prince.
Mm.
Amir say what an entry. I just played because they're talking about the 1999. That's old school. How he was talking about the end of the world. I think it go along with this topic. Edom is the end of the world, right? So that's why I played that. Amir, you know you like Prince. That's why you got that long hair. All right. So yeah, that right there was now you say if you go keep reading, it does what now?
It talks about the actual birth
Talk
of
about the
Esau
actual
and how he
birth.
came out. He
Okay.
said he came out with I don't know about that. He said he came out with teeth.
Came out Oh, no, yeah, right.
It says that. Yeah,
Came out with teeth.
he came out with teeth.
Yeah. All right. So that's interesting. Yeah, you ever heard of a baby been born with teeth? It's very interesting. All right. So when we look at the end of the world, right? At the end, which is Esau. Esau's end is, it's near. Look what's going around. He's being exposed, even though that the justice system is against us, right? But however, this stuff is going. Y'all notice why do everything happen in America go worldwide? Y'all ever thought about that?
Yeah,
This got to be the America and Israel. Y'all notice two things they go worldwide. Y'all notice that?
well, Israel owned America.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when we look at what's going on, the end of Edom is near. It makes me think about. I got so many scriptures just pop up in my head, but I wanna think about Luke 21, how he gives the rundown on the trotting down of the Gentiles and all that. We're gonna be taking captives through all the world. We went through that. And then it says, look up when your redemption's draw nigh. You see the Son of Man coming in the cloud. He's giving you a quick rundown, right? But also in Revelations 6, what are the saints praying for? They praying for what in Revelation 6? So
How long?
all right, so check this out, y'all. If the saints praying for that in the altar, why can't we pray for it? Why can't we ask the same question? They are our people, or is that direct to us? I don't know, right? Is that an allegory, or is that direct to us? I see what you did put up this side. Let me read this right quick.
Okay.
Revelations 6. Check this out. Which I know y'all know the scriptures anyway. I'm just gonna go right to it. Revelation 16. It says 6 and let me start at verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God and for the testimony which they held. Now, the souls of them were slain for the word of God and the testimony they had. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy, true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? How long? Because Joel 3 said you had shed innocent blood in your land, Esau. So they are praying, how long? How long? And of course, verse 11 tells us in white robes and all that. But my point is, look what they are praying for, right? And this is what I'm going to start praying for. All right, you want to say something about that before we play this other video? Put up this other scripture. I can put it up now. You hear me, Eric?
No, I'm just listening. You can go ahead and play the video.
All right, there you go. Go ahead and play the video. I just saw it.
This is basic grammar, family, but this mystery has been hidden in plain sight because the Most High knew Edom would cleave to Judah. We see this during the Second Temple era of Judea, that the Pharisees, the Sadducees said, we're Abraham's seed. We were never in bondage to any man.
You guys, that same company, Sefer, has the Josephus Wars and Antiquity volume set. But we're going to the war set so I can show you guys something. Let me see if I can get it open. But in book 2, make sure I have that, book 2, chapter 8, we read about the 3 major philosophical sects in Judea during the time of the Greeks and the Romans. Now watch this. It says the followers of the first of which are the Pharisees, of the second, the Sadducees, and the third sect, which pretends to a severer discipline. That means harsher keeping of the commandments, the Torah. Some of them were celibate. They were very like monks are today. This is what this third group were. And these are called Essenes. Well, this is what John the Baptist was a part of, and also his first cousin, Yeshua. Now, these last are Jews by birth and seem to have a greater affection for one another than the other six have. Now, this is Josephus, you guys, and this is him letting us know, dropping a hint, that the Pharisees and the Sadducees, this philosophical sect, these were not Jews by birth. They were Edomites that dwelt there, that kept the faith, that kept Torah, that knew the customs, because of John Hyrcanus. All praises.
They even told Christ, we was not born of fornication. They even told Christ, you're a Samaritan and you have a devil. And know what Christ told them? I don't have a devil. Wait a second. Christ did not deny being a Samaritan. And the Pharisees showed that they were Edomites clinging to the heritage of Judah. Now watch this. Christ, the first instance where he calls himself the Messiah is in John chapter 4 when he's sitting at the well that Jacob gave to Joseph. Remember that prophecy in Genesis 49 that says that Joseph is like a branch. It's like a mighty branch planted by a well whose branches run over the wall. You see Yeshua in John chapter 4 sitting at the well of Joseph. It's so much imagery of him being the true vine, that double fruit, which is the name of Ephraim. Is so much layers to that, family. But let's go deeper. The first instance he acknowledges being the Messiah, he's sitting at that well that was given to Joseph. The Samaritan woman comes. Now we know historically that Assyria planted false agents within that region, but not all of them were not descendants of Israel. There were some Ephraimites that returned back home. How do we know that? Based on John chapter 4. The Samaritan woman says, are you greater? Who you think you are sitting on the well of Joseph? Are you greater than our forefather Jacob? Whoa! If her forefather is Jacob, his name was changed to Israel. His descendants are Israelites. That Samaritan would have been an Israelite of Samaria, of Ephraim, of the northern kingdom. So you see, Christ says that if you knew who I was, you'll be asking for a drink of water. And she says, who do you think you are? The Messiah will reveal all these things to us. We know what Messiah she was talking about. The Messiah promised to Ephraim. And he says, this is what Yeshua says, I that speak to you am he. And so a brother sent me an email in Matthew chapter 1 where it says Jacob, the son of Joseph, the son of Yeshua. Now we know Joseph the carpenter, he was a descendant of David, that this is talking about that Joseph. But there is a mystery, it's mighty strange, that it says Jacob, Joseph, Yeshua. We know that Joseph's dad was Jacob. So y'all don't say, oh, that ain't what they're talking about. But the mystery is Yeshua was a descendant of David, a descendant of those Ephraimites that dwelt in Bethlehem in Judah, who is a descendant of Ephraim, the son of Joseph. There's so many hidden mysteries, family. Why do I bring that up?
Hey,
I know that was a lot, family. There has been a conspiracy to cut Israel off.
You see why this guy don't teach no more? You see that?
He believed
he making up stuff. What he doing?
And he believed Joseph is the father. But watch what he say about
But also he believed that David come from Ephraim.
Yeah.
You just said it. That's why he ain't teaching no more. Yeah.
Yep. Right. Hold on.
How old video?
What'd you say?
How old video?
About 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember him? They went in on him. All of them. Tell men.
What's his name?
I can't think his name, but he stopped teaching because you had Teo, Pastor, all of them went in on him. That man fell off face of the earth. I don't even know where he at. But what he was teaching was completely
I just want to see what y'all think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. All right.
How can he came from Ephraim? How can you say that he's from Ephraim when it's the Bible said you it's evident that he sprang from Judah?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That guy crazy.
Crafty counsel. This is why Yeshua came for the lost sheep. He knew there was a working of iniquity to hide their identity from the earth. Now, When you look at the Ish people, a lot of them funded various ships that took the slaves into the slave trade. Not just that, a lot of these wealthy plantation owners were of Jewish extract. I'm going to show y'all some literature. I'm going to put that on the screen for y'all. So let's look at how did America and the Jews work together to destroy Israel. First, they had to alter the theology. They had to say that Ephraim was done away with. Ephraim was so wicked for what they did that we don't know what happened to the lost tribes. They don't exist anymore. And that Judah is the only viable Israelite tribe, and those connected to the southern kingdom are the only ones that we can account for. Those that are linked to the second temporal era that live within Judea. So they got rid of Ephraim. They sold Joseph into slavery. They funded the slave ships, and they created a theology that separates Israel from ever coming back home. They worked on this with America. How do I know that America worked on that with them? Because the Jews have half-truths and some deception. America has half-truths and some deception. America under Christianity, I know this is a lot. Y'all take notes. I know this is a lot. America under Christianity believes in a white Jesus from Judah, right? They believe that he's the only Messiah, that he had to come, die, and be resurrected. Now, let's look at what the Jews teach. The Jews teach two Messiahs. Now, this is how they're working together because they're saying bits of pieces of truth, but not pinning it together. The Jews believe in two Messiahs, Messiah ben Ephraim and Messiah ben Dawood, or Dawid. That's the way they will pronounce it, Dawid. It's really Dawood when you look at the Moroccan Ephrati. So they say there's a Messiah ben Ephraim and a Messiah ben David, family. But when you know that David was a part of the Ephraimite clan in Bethlehem, that's one lineage, which would substantiate Yeshua coming from Bethlehem, those Ephraimites that lived there. How do we know that they were Ephraimites in Bethlehem during the time of Christ? In Matthew chapter 2, when Herod goes to find the man-child Yeshua,
he thinks because they was living in Ephraim's territory, they was this guy. That's what I know. He putting. I understand what you the point is making, but
you see the point. But I couldn't really listen. That's why I tried to skip it to this point when he was talking about how. I just want him to talk about the Khazars, and how the history and the Maccabees and how some of the Jews turned the Edomites into Jews and stuff like that. And they still doing that today, taking on our identity. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying that they the people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
he starts killing all those babies. And watch this. In Matthew 2, it says, Rachel mourns for her sons because her sons are not. Wait a second. Leah was the foremother of Judah. Why does it say that Rachel weepeth? And a lot of y'all said, well, what about Benjamin? Benjamin was also one of Rachel's babies. It could have been Benjamites that were in Bethlehem. The Bible tells you who was in Bethlehem. So to understand who are those babies, you go back to the book of Ruth. And you can go back to Genesis, really, when Rachel was buried there. And we see a clan of Ephraimites in the book of Ruth. Do
we understand the Ephraimite from Judah?
No, that's what I'm saying. This guy's really, that's why he don't teach no more. He's gone.
Is he saying that they Ephraim?
Yes, he thinks that they would come from Ephraim. That's what he thinks.
That's what I'm saying. That's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why he don't teach no more. I'm telling you.
I mean, it's verbatim.
He made a lot of money, but
yeah.
Ephrathites living there, living in that region of Bethlehem, because their mother was buried there, specifically their grandmother. So it is more likely that those Ephrathites were Ephraimites that lived in Bethlehem, which is why Rachel mourns for her sons, because her sons are not family. It's so beautiful how these things connect. So the Jewish people, they knew that they couldn't prove being linked to Northern Kingdom because there's so much oral tradition, Judeo-African history by Josephus saying that the continent of Africa was named after Wifran. When you look up Wifran in the Jewish Virtual Library, It is an ancient kingdom in Morocco that they claim to come from the children of Ephraim. Now, the Yoruba, who 45% of the slaves in the transatlantic come from, they claim, based on their oral tradition, verified by Harvard, verified by Cambridge, verified by Oxford. Y'all seen all the lessons. Verified by the Jewish Encyclopedia, verified by Dr. Rudolph R. Windsor. It's too many receipts. Y'all check those videos out. But basically, the Yoruba or tradition is that they are Ephraimites that come from Morocco. Wait, Wifran is well documented by the Jewish Virtual Library and by Tel Aviv Virtual Library. Wifran is that ancient Morocco Ephraimite people. And that coincides with the Yoruba saying they're Ephraimites from Morocco, because we can prove those Ephraimites in Morocco. A lot of y'all that have done your My True Ancestry and have emailed me y'all's results, you see Yoruba, Moors, Al-Andalus. When you see this, this is consistent with the Yoruba that came from Morocco after the Jews were banished from Spain. Those Sephardic Israelites being the David family, the Nasi, the Abarbanel, that lived in Lower Spain, Granada, Jewstown, and in North Africa.
But the Danyayas, the Abarbanels, also never ceased to trace their origin to King David. Y'all watch this. Those related to the David family, we find after the expulsion of the Jews from Spain, we find them in Morocco.
Maghreb, through the Gibraltar Straits, inhabiting Morocco, which is northwest Africa.
Hey man,
straight down
this guy David did not come from Ephraim,
which is right directly where you're.
Oh my God, crazy! David did not come. What's wrong with this guy?
I'm finna cut it off.
David did not come from Ephraim. That's why he don't teach no more.
Yeah.
Dude is crazy. He did his blood
He literally
work.
he literally posted scripture saying in Judah.
Yeah, something wrong with him. All right, so yeah, that's showing that how they took our place.
Yeah.
Right. And then he also confusing us, trying to say David come from Ephraim. That guy. I ain't seen that dude. That dude don't. If he teaching them more, I ain't seen him online. Have you? Have anybody seen?
I didn't even know who he was. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh yeah. He got destroyed. All of them went in him. He ran off the scene. I don't know if he's still teaching, but I ain't never seen him. When I subscribed to his channel at first, he came out, then he started talking about David come from me. All right, so you got a people taking our place, saying that they are Israelites, ruling the world, enslaving us, controlling the world, killing us. Nobody goes to jail. And now I know people say, well, y'all sin against the Most High, so this is supposed to happen. Okay. But how about the fording how about taking the slavery and in slavery too far? Most High, I mean, look, but it did prophesy they weren't gonna have no pity for the young or the old. So these people sold our babies to alligators, killed the old men, raped the men in front of their wives. All this stuff happened to us in slavery, right? So now, in the modern day that we live in today, don't let one of them kill you. They can kill you. Evidence, all this evidence we got, nobody arrests them. Or you can defend yourself and you go to prison and you got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 because you killed one of them.
Hey,
and people think these people gonna live and nothing gonna happen to them. Go ahead.
Check this out. We got people taking our identity, taking our spot, right? Check it out, and then we can actually see that Esau, he's the worst of the heathen, right? Look what the scripture says in Ezekiel 7. It says in 24, Ezekiel 7 and 24. It says, "Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen." Now, who would that be?
It'll be Esau.
The worst of the heathen. Then he said he's called the border of wickedness.
Yep.
Ain't they called the synagogues of Satan? Then it said, then it say in Job, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. And then it says, and they shall possess their houses. So they shall possess our houses. Look what that's talking about. That can talk about a number of things: our identity, the land, the resources. Same people that, come on, man, that killed Christ. Same people that rule
Now,
today.
Isaiah 34 starts out hitting it. It starts out really hitting it, right? Isaiah 34, it says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon who? All nations." Wait a minute.
Some.
"And his fear is upon all their armies. He has utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter. The slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcass, and the carcass and the what? Mountains shall be melted
Wait a minute.
with their blood."
Then they
This
said
is
they said that same thing about. They said that stink shall come up out of their carcass, right? 2:20. It said the stink shall come up.
Joel 2:20. Go there, yeah. Go there. This is
It says, but I will remove it said I will remove far from you the northern army and will drive him into a land barren and desolate with his face towards the east sea, and his hither part will come up unto the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things.
wow.
Ain't that what you just read? It shall come up.
Yep. Yep. And watch verse 4. This is why we know this is an end time prophecy. Watch verse 4. "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, as falleth fig from the tree. For my word shall be a bathe in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea." Upon who? Idumea. "And upon the people of my curse to what? To judge." Wow. So we didn't
The
know it's the end
people
time
against
prophecy
whom the
right
Lord have ended nation forever.
now.
Malachi. Damn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Eric, what you got to say about this? I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anybody want to come on, because I got plenty of verses, and I want to also get into our people that's joined hand in hand with them.
Yeah, seeing that this is an end time prophecy, when it says it's to come down upon Idumea and on the people curse, that's that's a precept to Deuteronomy 30, because this is when the curse is gonna turn on our enemies during this time. He said he gonna put all these curses on your enemies. So that's that's dealing with that end time prophecy. Some people might read that and think that's talking about Israel. Or you might get somebody might read that and say, well, see, the wicked Israelites under the curse. Like, no, that's talking about the curses being turned on our enemies.
So here's the entire prophecy, right? Somebody say can't hear. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear
Can
you.
y'all hear me? Somebody in the chat can't hear.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So that matches Deuteronomy chapter 30, right? So when we looking at today, what signs do we see that coming to an end? One of the signs to see that is in Luke 21. Nations rise against nations, kingdoms against kingdom, right? It happened during the time of 70 AD, but also it's happening now, right? During the time of what we living in today. Edom is fighting Edom right now and going against one another. So when people in Christianity talking about the end of the
That's
world, do
that's
they
that
go
mix.
ahead?
That's that mixture Esau did. That's that clay and that what's that? That clay and that iron mix. What was that? What was that supposed to mix? The toe. It said it should not cleave one to another. That's what's going on. That's why nation should rise
Clay
against
and
nation.
iron. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Partly strong, partly broken. A nation divided
Mm-hmm.
against itself should not stand.
That's what's going
Yeah.
on in America. Look at America. Look how everybody turning on America. America can't be Iraq.
It basically told us that
Why? They
most High
don't have
been
no
telling us
allies.
the end from the beginning, man. Through the prophets and
Mm-hmm.
Moses.
Hey, also too, you when you talk about the curse, right? Think about all the things been going through in terms of subculture, things that's been separated from our culture. Look at
Mm-hmm.
how a lot of these are partaking in it now. You know, you had all of the stuff that's been breaking us down. Like for instance, you see a lot of the music that's destructive to our culture. A lot of the other nations are embracing music now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they embrace that music. They embrace all these things that's supposedly our culture is really the culture. You know, when you look at economically, a lot of them are stuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to a video of this white dude talking about like almost 100 grand a year, and he's still living check to check. And this dude was literally breaking down about how hard it is out here, and you know how he's about to go crazy and all that stuff. But then you look at how many black people, the centuries of being here, we suffer economically.
Mm-hmm.
Black men to take care of their families and to take care of themselves, do for themselves. And you got people making $100,000 a year, check to check, and struggling.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So the Book of Baruch talks how miserable these nations are and these cities are that did us the way, and you see it now. So these curses, a lot of the things we've been through, fatherless home, uh, relationships break, all this going on in now. The way
You
as in them among other names. And it's all because they hear and the Most High is dealing with them. That He said He gonna turn these curses on all this stuff. Everything that's been affecting us is now affecting them.
you know, my son got a ticket. I went to court, and they had a lot of people in there for child support. All of them was white. I was like, wow. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and they really starting to embrace that subculture of ours. Because I don't really see no white people listening to their music no more. All that hard rock and stuff like that. All I see them really listen to is rap. It's not even normal no more for them to listen to that stuff no more. They actually want to be black, and
Yeah.
I let them be black because black is a negative. We Israelites, so they can be black.
Mm-hmm.
If
Hey,
it
I
was
was
negative to us,
at,
it can be negative to y'all too.
yeah, I was at work one day, and this Mexican dude, he always trying to, you know how you get around them Mexican dudes and them white dudes, and they try to prove that they got
Yep.
some level of blackness to them,
Try to play that
and they
music and
start,
shit. Yeah.
yeah, and it's all through the music. Dude gonna ask me one day. He say, who's your favorite rapper? I said, I don't have a favorite rapper. I don't listen to rap. Dude looked at me and eyes got big. He ain't say nothing else to me after that.
I bet he didn't.
Cause it's like knowing what we know now, none of us should listen to that. Let them have it. You see what I'm saying? They feel like they can pick at us, pick the best parts of us that they want and that they see. If they see that as men, to let them have it. I see that.
Tell you what,
That wasn't ours
they
to
definitely.
begin with.
Yeah,
It
we
was never
was
ours to begin with.
pushed to do everything, man.
This is what happens when you pour in slavery. We made a subculture out of curses.
Mhm.
This ain't nothing but curses. The rap music, all that's curses. It curse our people. It don't benefit our people. So if they listen to it, think it's gonna benefit them? Hell no. I mean, it's common sense. It's really common sense. And he
But
was
look,
like, let them have it. I don't give a damn they listen to that.
guess
I
who?
don't listen to that.
Talking about who your favorite rapper? I bet
Who
he
my
said
favorite
that.
rapper? Boy, I'll slap shit at you.
Benefit though?
Jews,
Mm-hmm.
Esau.
Esau.
Mm-hmm.
They run everything. And the deeper the rabbit hole goes so deep that you're gonna need toilet paper. It's so deep. They running this whole world through the banks.
Look who had Ice Cube and all them rapping the
Money
way
they
they
got.
rap, that hard rap. A so-called Edomite, Jerry. He one of them Jews.
Damn Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
Whole time. And I'm convinced, at one point I was just saying, yeah, I mean the curses, I mean the signs fit them, but I know for sure that they Edomites. Now.
Well, check this out. Now,
It's too much evidence, too many witnesses.
what happens to our people when we will pay $400 and $500 to go see Chris Brown or Usher or Megan Thee Stallion or Ari Lennox, or you can hear the word for free, but you don't want to hear the word. You don't want to hear the scriptures, but you would rather go pay that money just to see that stuff. Now, the reason I say that, because earlier, right? What was we reading earlier? How?
Revelation 6.
Yeah. So Revelation 6, right? It says, no, matter of fact, you know what? I haven't read that yet. Proverbs 11, right? Let me read it. 11:21. I haven't read it yet, what I was talking about. Now, check this out, because remember, we're talking about the fall of Edom. It says, though through hand join hand. Keep that in mind, Israelites. The wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So, if we willing to give up the law, the word, to go, even though they are people, but they are performing for who, y'all? Are they performing for Israel or are they performing for Edomites? Come on, man. They making money, right? If you give that up to go and join hand in hand, even in the covenant, married to them, anything, all right, like what's his name? Tatum, Brandon Tatum. You see the covenant he made with them? Candace Owens. You see the covenant they made? They have to talk junk about so-called black people. This is the covenant they made with them. Guess what happened? They're going to die with them too. Their world is crumbling. And you making covenants with these people? They saying, okay, if you go out here as a contract, this is the contract. If you basically talk stupid and says no racism in America, black people, so-called black people, they don't need to get paid for their labor, but we know everybody else got paid for reparations. If you do this, we would pay $1 million a year, and on top of that, if you do more, we'll give you a couple more $1 million. If you go debate these people and look stupid, because you know Brandon Taylor looks stupid, he don't know nothing. A lot of them don't, because they erased it, or they doing it on purpose. It could be doing it on purpose. I don't know. So you make a covenant with these people, and you do all these things, right? What happens? Even music industry. Remember, I played Prince, right? 1999. Now I want y'all to think about this. Look how Prince died, and they say he died taking painkillers in his elevator. Y'all believe that? He tried to renege on his covenant. You can't do that. Michael Jackson too. You renege on that covenant, you going out of here.
I don't understand how you could be scattered among your enemies and then make a covenant with them.
Yeah.
Like you're going to get any benefits from that, really. Because when they get tired of using you, they're going to destroy you.
Right.
And then when you look at covenants, right? Covenant could be a marriage, right? So if you're a man making a covenant with the enemy, it's like a marriage, right? They're going to turn your heart from serving the Most High. That's why you don't love your people. That's why Officer Tatum don't love his people. Because his heart.
He made a covenant with that white girl.
He made a covenant with that white girl, too. We forgot about that, too. You actually got a white girl. So, and that's what happened.
And he
talking
turns
like
around.
Yep.
The dude will not. The dude always talk about black people. He will not. Man, white person do anything wrong, he won't say nothing. I almost sound like some of these guys that we debate.
Look, Esau is teaching us to hate our brother like he hate his brother, Jacob.
Most definitely. You're right. So Revelation 13:10 says, he that lives in captivity must go in captivity, right? He that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Now, why did Revelation 13 come from, y'all? It comes from Jeremiah 30 and 16. If you know, anybody knows, you go to Jeremiah 30:16, saying the exact same thing. You know, all the ones that divided will be divided. All the ones that live in captivity will go in captivity. So, when we look at
shall be done unto thee. Obadiah.
So when we look at the times, what's going on? Why do we see the whole world? Why do things that happen in America and probably around the world, especially in America, why do the whole world know about it? This is the Most High showing the whole world, right? Oh yeah, y'all. Update: Carmelo Anthony gonna be in court. You know, his appeal went through this month. I think it's on August 19th. So keep that in mind. So we see this brother get out because I know. Look what they did. We know that what they did was wrong to him. You heard about that, Kurt?
Yeah, I know. He tried to appeal it, but they actually got another trial.
Oh, really?
He's supposed to be at a trial.
Oh, wow. You know, that's the fastest ever. Have you ever seen something like that happen, y'all? Never.
Nope.
I thought it was gonna be about 5, 6 years or 7 years. Man, this is crazy. You know they did that wrong. So Edom is
Told you
getting put
he
on blast, y'all. Huh?
hillbilly court. So I told you he got tried in the hillbilly court.
Yeah. And they moved it to a different town. So you know they did him wrong all around. So but this is on big stage, right? So the most high is showing Edom and what they do, what they've been doing to us, man. This is nothing new. They just getting exposed big with, YouTube and all this technology that we have now. The whole world seeing this stuff. The whole world seeing it. That's why you got Iran said what they said about us, So they had sympathy for us because of what we've been through and what we still going through. So I think it's in where's that? Look at Isaiah. So when we think about the nearness of the end of Esau, of course we can easily go to second. I think it's second Ezra. Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob the one to come behind him. Whenever people said Esau already been destroyed, I said, well, why ain't we ruling the world yet then? I'm talking about Israelites and no Israelites. They can't respond to that.
As in who particular? Like Christians? Like who? Who is
Israelites.
They? Oh, Israelites.
Israelites. Yeah, the ones Israelites like Harvey or like I'm on this chick from Philadelphia. She was going back and forth with me on Edom already been. I said, so if Edom destroyed, why ain't Jacob ruling the world? She said, oh, that's a great, you know what I mean? That's a great question. Where did we read Edom gonna be destroyed, then some other people gonna rule the world, then we gonna rule? Just trying to say Esau. I mean, it's no in between. It's Esau and Jacob is yes or no.
I mean, you just read the when the Messiah come back, he said his sword gonna come down on Edom. So how you gonna do that if Edom is already dead or extinct?
Right, you're right.
So
that's the end time prophecy.
That will make the prophecy, because it talks about how the heavens will roll up. It said that too, right? The host of heaven shall dissolve. Talks about that, right? So when did that happen? When did the host of heaven happen? Dissolve. So let's talk about when the Messiah returned.
Yeah. The scrolls. Yeah, you're right.
It says that Revelation. Said that Revelation 6. That's a witness to that. John, the Revelator, said the same thing Isaiah said. Same spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So.
Hey, you know what that
world? What'd you say?
You know what that lets me know? That lets me know that the average Christian doesn't know what prophecy is. Just the biblical, I don't know what prophecy is. They don't understand it. If you're saying Esau has already been destroyed, that means ain't no end time prophecy.
Mm-hmm. But that's what they teach.
Time.
Look, that's what they believe. They believe. I asked them when did it happen, and they say it's all been fulfilled through Christ. Have you ever heard that?
Yep.
So
ain't no end.
Right, ain't no end time. That's why my mama would say something like, when the Most High come back, he's not going to destroy nobody. That's why she was able to say that.
We can read Revelation, right? How much longer?
They don't read Revelation.
Avenge those that dwell on the earth.
That's why they
Oh,
don't know the Bible.
I never heard of week.
I think Jeremiah 49 goes completely in on Esau, Edom too.
Yeah,
At the end time.
Jabroni said it. He said some Christians don't even believe that there is prophecy still to be filled. Yeah, because everything's been fulfilled through the Messiah. According to Christians, they believe in fulfillment theology, which is a backbone to replacement theology. They all these theology come from the Greeks. It ain't nothing but philosophy.
How do they answer the question about you be taking captives into all the kingdoms of the earth? Messiah prophesied that in Luke 21.
This is one of
Okay.
the let them Psalms 83, let us cut them off from being a nation. If there's no end time prophecy, then Israel, Jacob is not the beginning of it that follow. That's why they do that.
So look at Jeremiah 49, y'all. The 7. I'm just gonna read a little bit. I can read the whole thing. Remember when what's name tried to go there and try to say Elam, why is Elam is most highest people? He had no idea, right? But Jeremiah 49 is talking about what's gonna happen to Esau. Jeremiah 49:7 says, concerning Edom, thus said the Lord of hosts, is wisdom not more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent or prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep over habitation of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, and the time that I will visit him. And he goes on, talks about the great gatherers. We can read that the same prophecy in where Obadiah. Right. But my thing is, let me just keep reading, get to verse 10. It says, and if great gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? I'm sorry. If these by night they were destroyed till they have enough. Watch this. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. His seed, the man Esau, and his brother and his neighbor, and he is not. So if his seed is spoiled and he had made Esau bare, what happens when you become bare? I mean, what is it talking about? What y'all think? How you think the Most High gonna make a mistake and destroy the wrong people? You see what I'm saying?
That whole thing was talking
So
about
the Most High know who Esau is.
that whole thing was talking about destroying him.
Yeah. And that's why I tell
Expose.
people, so the Most High gonna make a mistake and say, I don't know who Esau is. So you're
What
right.
did Esau do?
Yeah.
Where he dwell? Where he dwell?
Then he dwell in the cliffs of the rock. Still dwell in the cliffs of the rock.
They still
You go to
building
Mount.
skyscrapers and shit.
Mhm.
They like high places. Set they nest upon the
Yeah.
stars and shit. The eagle have landed type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what? Ezra's actually expound on Daniel prophecy about the fourth beast in Esau's kingdom.
Oh, really?
Yep. The Most High told Ezra that it wasn't expounded to Daniel, and he expounded it to Ezra. And it's basically saying what I read in the Legends of the Jews.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, this is a puzzle you got to piece together, man. Man,
So, and then I like to ask so-called black folks that are in the truth that don't believe these people are Edom. Who are they? They enslaved us. So, I heard that earlier. The spirit of Esau is mixed with many nations. I don't see it.
Esau's dwelling on high above all nations. He's controlling all nations.
He's controlling all nations.
Yeah, he fund their wars, all that, everything.
But y'all remember we talked about this before. It's funny how people like to say Esau mixed with everybody, but we can only prove that he mixed with Japheth. According to the history and the records. You know, we not about a few of our people here and there, or a few of them mixing in with a few of other nations. We talking about as a whole. This is why we can say Esau is the white man, because Esau mixed in with all of Jacob. All of
We can read that 2 times. They became one nation.
And brother
E,
that wasn't no recent thing. We talking about mixing with them back all the way when the children of Israel came out of Egypt type stuff. So they've been one.
Yeah, like during Jacob's time.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Further than Egypt, then.
So, you know, it's amazing to me how people can bypass that because they don't want to admit who they are when they'll admit who they are.
Yeah.
You know?
They ruling the world.
And then,
you got to find other nations ruling. The other nations is upon Esau. Yeah, they agree with them, but they're not Edom. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like people will say, you know, y'all can't prove, black people today can't prove that they Israelites. You know, they don't want to accept what the script. They'll say biologically we can't prove we biblical Israelites, right? Well, from that level of reasoning, who can prove that they biblical Israelites biologically? Because the people who y'all believe are the people, their biology don't line up.
Yep.
Who can prove like they Israelites and what is the marker of a biblical Israelite?
So what you're saying is,
hold on, no, he only came one with Rome, not Canaanites. See, this is what I'm saying. He did not come one with the Canaanites.
It don't say that. It says he became one kingdom with Rome.
One kingdom with Rome. He did not come one kingdom with Israelites.
He just married a daughter of the Canaanites and the Horites and the Israelites. That don't mean he became one. It's a difference when he says they became one with Rome. It should say they became one with the Canaanites, the Horites, and they say they succeed the Horites, actually.
Yes.
Not one with them.
Succeed the Horites. He didn't become one. Yeah, he married the Canaanite woman. He went through the Ishmaelites, but they never say they became one as a people. The only way you can read that is in Jasher 90. He became one with Shittim. It don't even say he came one with Rome. He came one with Shittim, not Rome.
But that is Rome and Greek.
It is Rome.
You know what I'm saying?
Rome and Greek came out of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, Zepho is the one that actually started the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Like I said, it gets deep.
Exactly. Yeah, Amir, you're right. Shalom, y'all. I usually call out. I didn't put everybody up tonight. I think that song Prince got me hyped up. Ow!
Mhm.
No, but 1999, America gonna be Amir gonna be laughing at me. But shalom to you all in the chat. Yeah, you're right. Zephyr's to do all of Japhet. You're right. Yeah.
Hey, and y'all notice it says that the Japhites would dwell in the tents of Shem. The only way that prophecy can come true if Esau mixed with them and taking on the identity as us.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Matter of fact, look at the people that calling themselves us, and look at the white people here. Y'all see a difference? Look the same though. Wow. They look the same.
No, I was looking at this brother in Louisiana. He's a politician. Well, he's running for office in Louisiana, and he's battling all the higher ups, political higher ups of Louisiana over how they haven't been really uh, doing anything for the state, and particularly for our people. You know, he's standing before this council, all these Edomites, and he just letting them have it, bro. Because there's another they get at us through systemic means. It's like you know how they say black people make excuses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like to use racism as an excuse, but at the same time, nobody's looking at how our people are still doing what we do. We still able to maintain and thrive in a sense, in spite of what it going to means that they use to keep them down, and how they resources and opportunity away from people. You can even see it, you know, if you work a job, you see how people are on. You even see it, you know, if you work a job, somebody needs to mute up.
Say what now?
Somebody needs to mute up. Somebody mute out.
It's an echo. Who that is right there?
Say what now?
Amir,
Mute out.
can you hear me, Amir?
Awesome, yeah.
Shalom. Can I be heard?
Yeah.
Amir, can you hear me, Amir?
Yeah,
You
can
gotta
you hear
turn
me?
that
Tell them to
YouTube
turn
off.
down.
Hey, you might have to
Okay.
turn
Hey,
something off,
shalom,
Amir.
everybody.
Might have echo.
Shalom.
Tell them to turn down.
Hey, you might have to turn something off.
Turn your YouTube. Turn your YouTube.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, we hear you good now. Shalom. What's going on, man?
I was trying to use the other phone so I could so I could hear, because when I just used the regular phone, I can't hear y'all. It's like real low.
Oh, okay. Can you hear us now?
No, I can hear you, but I have to put the phone up to my ear like I'm talking on the phone.
Oh, okay. What's going on? What's on your mind? Talking about this Edomite?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that you was playing your favorite rock star.
No.
I know you like that Prince. That's why you played him. Yeah, he's a
I
little
knew
too
somebody
girly for
was
me.
gonna
I
get
never
me.
got into him like that.
Nah, I just played that song because I think it goes with what we was talking about in the Esau. So that's
I'm just messing with you, though. But yeah, it's good to finally get on there. You have to excuse me. I have to get this talking thing down and being able to be able to hear myself. I'll get that together too. I don't know if I have to put an earphone in or whatever, because I could barely hear you when you talk. But
do
since
you
it's no
have a
lag,
computer? You have a
that's what
computer?
matters. What you say?
Do you have a computer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start going on live on the computer, then you can hear it clear. If you start going live on the computer, like I'm on the computer now.
Oh, okay. So I have to hook my mic up on the laptop
Well, you
because I
might not
usually
have
use
to.
the laptop closed,
Yeah. You can use the
and then
laptop.
I'll put a mic on. I got a USB mic, but I'll figure all that out. Um, yeah, but the battle's for real. I just want to say this real quick, and then I'll just listen. But the battle's for real because there's a lot of people out there teaching, and these teachers are teaching lies. Like when you get on TikTok or YouTube, just like you had the guy on earlier, they teach and then they deceive the masses, and then you don't hear from them no more. And I just want to say I appreciate uh, you, Brother Ibri, Brother Kadar, and Josiah, um, how y'all bring the scriptures. And if it's something I don't understand, I realize that I'm edified. I learn. And I don't want to be landing all over the place because see, these people have you going from page to page to page trying to get knowledge and understanding, and all you come back with is you just come back limping. You just come back limping. And instead of building up a brother, especially, you know, uh, an elder person like me, you know what I mean? Because, like, the Most High brought me in, you know, when I was going on my, I would say my late 50s, and I'm pushing toward 70 now. So the Most High had mercy on me because He didn't have to wake me up. But even in waking me up, He gave me mercy because He gives me understanding, and then He gives me teachers that teach righteously. So, and I also want to give a shout out to Brother Yashadek. He's an East Coast brother like me because originally I'm from Philly, and he's out in I think he's out in Jersey, Brick City, out that way. And he reminds me a lot of myself, when I hear him speak. And in Yanakotha, I love how you bring out that Joel. And I just wanted to say those things real briefly. And thank you for having me on briefly. And y'all can continue the conversation, and I'll just be listening in. And thank you once again, panel. And all the
Cool.
people on the panel, I haven't forgotten y'all either. Give y'all a shalom, and I hope y'all have a good journey in this walk with the Most High Yah. Shalom.
Shalom. Hey, Amir, you from Philly? Are you from Philly, Amir? But glad to have you on. I'm glad that you came on and you spoke, and it was great. Glad to hear that. And all praise to the Most High, because we stand on truth, man. We stand on truth, regardless if it cuts me. because it have cut me. So, but that's good. You know, even the Messiah told the Israelites, said, don't do what the Pharisees do, but listen to what they say because it's coming from the law. So
That's
we
right.
got to speak truth regardless on what. Truth do not change for me.
You know
It
what?
don't change for no one. Go ahead.
Hey, how I sound
was,
now? I can hear you a lot better now.
Okay.
Oh, I
Go
hear you
ahead.
perfect now.
you know,
Okay.
just by his testimony and what he just said, and I appreciate that, brother. You know, you're an elder and stuff like that. My dad is 71, and he
Oh,
talks
okay.
about how he can't. He talks about how he can't read and he's illiterate. You know, he didn't go to school and stuff like that, and you know, he was out in the streets and stuff like drugs, all that.
Oh,
And
okay.
he was trying to tell me how can he get the truth, but I see you got the truth, so that
That's right.
testify of the spirit. So it's not about your age. It's about who the Most High woke up. So just by your testimony lets me know that the Spirit of God is real, because He's waking us up from all ages. So nobody cannot make an excuse. Talk about I can't read or I'm too old. How you too old to receive that you the people?
Amen.
How you too old to receive that? You know what I'm saying? The Most High is the God of Israel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can listen. It says faith come by hearing.
And
It
hear
say
by the
read.
word of Yah. That's right.
You
Exactly.
get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if you can't read.
We don't see much exaggerating in the scriptures on how smart somebody is. We don't see that.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it might be in there, but we don't see like it's a must. But
We just
Amir,
move for
you
the
can hear
spirit.
me now?
I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So are you from Philly?
Yeah, that's that. I was born and raised in Philly.
West Philly?
No, G-Town,
Germantown?
Germantown. Yeah,
Man, you ain't gonna believe this. I used to spend the night in Germantown. My
no kidding.
brother, my sisters, they still live in Philly. My oldest brother. You might have heard of him. Have you ever heard of Bishop Bobby Scales?
Scales. I'm
Yeah,
not sure because I might be mixing it up with your last, your
yeah.
government. So I'm
Bishop
not
Bobby
sure.
Scales. That's my brother. And yeah, they still live in Philly to this day. He moved away when he came out of high school. He one of them Christian pastors. He don't know nothing. But yeah. He up there. I used to go up there every summer when I was a kid, so I know about Germantown, um, West Philly. My brother used to stay on 44 and Chestnut. Then he moved
Oh,
to
okay.
Lancaster too. And I used to hang out down there on one of my favorite parts of Center City, man, First Street. Oh yeah, I used to
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I heard that Philly changed it a lot. Um,
yeah, it's nice down there.
it,
Mhm.
it, it used to no, it changed for the worse because it used to be the gallery. And when we
Oh
would get
yeah.
off from school, we used to go to the gallery. Now they call it the fashion district or something like that. And it's just changed. The different stores they all bougie and all
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. They're all bougie. Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
They're really
right,
bougie
right.
now. Yeah, that's
And
what I
and
was
the
talking
places,
about. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, the places that you could go,
Can't
um,
go no more.
you can't go no more. The cops they ride around, and as soon as they see young people, they start pulling them over for just no reason. You know,
Yeah.
looking for the what they call the YNs. Young ninjas. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
like that word.
I don't know. That's why I try to switch it to ninjas because I know,
Yeah, I don't like that either.
yeah, I don't either, brother. That young is,
I don't like no proverb or byword.
I know. They,
They taunting us.
they young Israelites, and it's
Yeah.
a shame because they don't have foundations that see when it's different when you come up in the church and you have a little, biblical knowledge than if you had nothing and you come up under thugs and gangsters. And if those are people that raised you, the streets raised you, then they're not to raise you. That's all you know. And calling each other, ninjas, niggas, whatever. That's all you know. Because I hear people out here. I mean, I'm in Georgia right now, but even out here, man, they cuss like sailors out here, and I don't. So when I hear them, like I get, not saying, because I hear you sometimes, and, you get a little bit of,
Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah,
yeah,
working on that.
that's right, but but that's you. But the thing is out here they cuss like sailors, and I remember going home after doing a little military visit because I was stationed, someplace else. Went home to mom's, and only thing I said was "damn." That's all. DAMN. You know how you be like, yeah, mom's in there. And them damn, she gave me this look like I had a knife or a gun in my hand. She gave me that mama look. And what I'm saying to say is this: we came up at a different time. That even if you didn't have good church knowledge, you still had enough knowledge to know that Mom Dukes was law. These children, the young children of Israel, don't have none of that. At least we had some of that. So sorry.
Yep. You asked me a question?
No, I was just saying. I was just saying your name at the end of what I was saying to let you know that I was still speaking to you. Yeah.
I'm with you.
I'm trying to realize who is this right here. Somebody said Kadar. How about Mount Everett? Who is this? Whoever this is, they got to know me because Mount Everett's not far
Definitely know you.
from us. Yeah, whoever it is. Shalom to you. Who is that? I don't like that.
Yeah, I stayed up Mount Airy.
Huh?
I said, I stayed up Mount Airy. Yeah.
In North Carolina?
No, Philly area. It's a Mount Airy.
Mary, it is a Mount. Okay, yeah, you're right. It is one. Maybe it's what they're talking about, Philly, Mount Airy. Oh, right. Yeah. I'm thinking about the one around the corner from me. I'm like, okay. Yeah, Mount Airy. Yeah. But
so you from Philly. I'd like to meet you, Amir.
Man, I used to go to Philly. I don't go as much no more.
I wanted to see how the Philly, how they do it down there. Well, up there, shall I say.
I love the hoagies up there, but I don't.
You just have to realize I'm old school though, so right? Ain't nothing like that. Like them now. When I look on YouTube or TikToks or whatever, and I see people. About the new school stuff.
I don't like none of the new.
Yeah, I can understand some of it. I can't understand some of it.
Yeah, man.
But we'll get together. The most High willing.
I can't say I grew up in Philly, but I used to go up there every summer after school, And like when you remember that movie Boys in the Hood, when the little boy, he was young, he would go to his daddy's house in the summer or whatever. That reminded me of me because when I would go up there, they would call me country. And all the little girls would come up to me. They'd be like, ask me about cows and, horses. and look, and the other little boys be over there mad at the basketball court. Hey, country got all the girls talking to him. Yeah, I did like that, but
so. Yeah, but if you go up there now and you sound country, you might get snatched.
Because I'm looking. I know how they are.
You're a big, strong dude. I know that.
No.
You had to pull some heat on them.
Because I just got knocked. You ain't gonna tell nobody how you just got knocked. No, I'm playing.
They got knocked out. Yeah. But I was with one of my friends. We was around about 12 years old. True story. Was in West Philly after church. We walked to the store to get his baby sister some Pampers. Mm-hmm. And you had guys working at the store. Actually, I used to do that. You know how they work in the store? I would bag bags when I was about 10 years old. And Phil asked you need let me carry your bags out right out. So one of the boys did that. He said, let me carry your bags out. I said, I had both my hands in my pocket. Walking out. Man, this dude went in my friend's pocket, pulled his money out, and took off running. I was chasing him. I was walking him down. But when he got to the street, he just kept running. I stopped, and then, cars coming, and I was like,
He had a greater stake than you did.
Yeah, he wanted to die. I ain't want to die right then.
Right,
And
right.
also, I had this boy pull out a machete, try to take my. Remember the man? This is back in the day. Had to be around by 80. It was in the 80s. Run DMC was promoting them Adidas. Man, I had some bad Adidas. I had a dude pull
That's
out a
all.
machete. We
That's
was
all I
ready to
used to
fight.
wear. That's all I used to wear was Adidas
He
and
kept saying, "I want your
black
sneakers."
Wranglers.
Yeah, I had some pure white ones. Them was clean. He said, "I want your sneaks." I said, "Dude, you ain't getting nothing here." And my
We used to
cousin
take.
looked at me. We jumped up.
We used to take the blue Wranglers and splash bleach on them. You remember that?
Hey,
Oh
Amir,
wow!
I probably
Yeah,
you wear some Adidas now up there in Philly now. They probably whoop your ass, won't they?
yeah, probably so.
Yeah, yeah. He pulled out
You better,
the
you better
machete
have
on
some
me.
Jordans
Uh-huh.
on or some Dunks or something.
He
I
put
know.
when he put that machete out. I took off running.
She said
I
shell
said,
top.
and they was laughing. I said,
I don't know if
"Yeah."
that's a she or
I
a
caught
boy.
him the next day on the basketball court, boy. I made him wear them Adidas. It was all up in his face.
Oh, you
Yeah,
caught
I
them?
remember that. But yeah, Philly is. Yeah, next day on the basketball court, he had that machete. I made him wear them Adidas. He had them too, all up in his face on that ground. I was mad as fuck. Man, put a machete out on me. But I think he was joking around. That was joking, but I didn't take that too lightly.
No, that
But
ain't no
yeah,
joke.
I had some times up there in Philly. But y'all, I ready to get off. It's 11:33. I still got. I might think I got 2 more days of work left. I know I got one, but think we
When I
get up
saw
work
you
this
came
Saturday.
on late,
Yeah,
I said, "Oh, he
yeah.
got to work tomorrow."
I just got home,
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay.
but see, I can't leave. I got a 10 hour layover, so I can't leave really early because I got off late. So that's why I came home.
Oh, okay. Hey, I just wanted to ask just one question. What time y'all be on the phone? Y'all say y'all be on the phone, talking all day and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I meant to give you a call. Yeah, we be on the phone. I'm gonna hit around about 12 o'clock. Sometimes we'll be early.
You could just hit me up because then I'll see your number come up and it announces the number and it'll say Kadar. And
Okay.
that way I know it's you. Because other than that, I
Yeah.
don't answer the phone.
Yeah,
Get
me
too
either.
many spam calls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I get a lot of that.
Mm.
Brother Eric, you got something you want to say there, Amir? No, he is quiet.
Shalom. It's good to hear from you, brother Amir.
Hey,
You've been rocking with us for a while.
yeah,
And
same here, Hebrew. Same here. I know sometimes people call you Eric. I'll be like, oh, that's the brothers that's real close to him. So I'll just stick with Hebrew for now.
I got a lot of names, so it's
I'm
all
finna say we
good.
call
But
him brother E. E Breeze. He got a bunch of names. Yep.
yeah,
man.
Yeah, but we'll
I'm
talk again. And I know y'all. Like I said, I know y'all be on rap, and I got some questions too, like about Esau
Cool,
and
cool,
Amalek
cool.
and stuff like that.
Mexicans
So
ain't Israelites, bro.
excuse me.
Mexicans ain't Israelites, bro. You say you got a lot of questions. I'm saying I'm gonna go ahead and answer one. Mexicans are not Israelites.
Oh, the 12 tribe. I don't know if you could get that by a fellow down in Mexico. What's his name? What's the boy name with the tacos and stuff all the time? Every time he be dripping taco sauce all over the microphone. What's your boy name? Young boy
Dripping
Turbo.
tacos on the
Run that
microphone.
back. Run that back. Yeah.
Oh,
Run
running
that
back. I
back.
think Mexican got him hemmed up. I ain't heard from. Running back. Where you at, man?
Well, you ever run that back? You ain't gonna let me run the dozens when you run that back. Come on, man.
Yeah, I ain't heard.
but
Yeah, he was
good.
on last. I
Yeah,
think
but good to
last
hear
week,
from.
earlier this week or last week. I seen him in the chat.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
Run that
I
back.
just want to. It's it's always humbling, though, to hear that you're able to learn because, I make it a point to stress that, if you see me as a teacher, that's cool. I don't believe the Most High gave me that unction, but I do use what I have to assist my people. And so I'm glad to know that's effective, man. And it's humbling, especially coming from the elder brothers and sisters who've been fellowshipping with us for a while. So my prayer is that we can all just remain brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, in this truth as we shout, keep praying for each other, man. And, I know you've been fellowshipping for a while, for a
Right.
long while. I remember you back when I was the ghetto historian. You feel me? So had that channel going. Once again, man, just thank you. And as an elder brother, you in my prayers. I pray for your wisdom and your strength.
I
And,
appreciate it.
and thank you for keeping us encouraged. Praise
Yes,
y'all.
indeed. Praise God. I appreciate that. And I definitely am a student. I can sit back and, listen and learn. And then if I have a question, I'll answer a question, and I won't ask stupid questions because I have the basics down pat, as most of the people in the chat. I mean, it's some wise, amazing people in the chat, and I'm amazed at the education, the wisdom, and understanding they have to go to the scriptures on whatever subject at any time. It's amazing. It amazes me. And I appreciate the Most High for giving me this channel to learn from. So with that, that's my last words, and y'all can take it from there.
Shalom to all y'all in the chat. Sister Pam, see you. Johanna, see you. Brother Eric Tinsley.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get a Gog and Magog. You gotta get on there and give me a Gog and Magog.
Hey,
Sister
Pam.
Pam.
Hey, Sister Pam, will you come on and say that Gog and Magog for me?
That's my shot.
So, hold up, Mir. Hold up, Mir. How long you been on here? Was you on here when Pam used to come on Caribbean Night? Was you on here then?
I don't know if it was called Caribbean Night. I know it was before she got engaged. Because I remember she was starting to say she was engaged. It was before that.
Okay.
I can't tell how far.
Yeah,
but that Gog and Magog, man, the way she says that, man, I'm through. I'm done. I'm done when she does that. Gog and Magog.
Yeah, we have a good time. Pam is so funny. Gog and Magog.
Well, if not, she can come on another time. I'll make sure I jump on real quick and see if I can.
No, she can't ready to come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just seen the link. There she go. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's get this right. Let me slide this over. All right.
Shalom.
Sister Pam, it's an honor. Can I get a Gog and Magog? Oh, here come.
Gog and Magog.
Well, I tell you, everybody like that.
I ain't hear it. She didn't do it right. Yep.
You heard me?
No.
He can't hear. Can you hear me?
She probably over there grinning first.
Can you hear her now?
I don't think you hear you.
Amir?
No, I didn't hear her.
You didn't hear her? Can you hear her when she talk? I don't know. Sometimes it happens.
Hello?
Like that. Hello? Can you hear her now?
Nope.
You hear Amir?
No.
Do you have something else you can cut on to hear this?
Wait a minute. Let Pam talk.
Hello?
Uh,
Can you hear me? No, like he can't hear me.
no, I don't think he hear you.
Nah, he don't hear you.
I see your little circle moving, but no words come out.
That's on your end.
He got to listen.
What should I do? Click off?
Wait till it load up.
How about now? Can you...
Oh, I hear it laughing.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I got you now.
All right, Gog and Magog.
Yeah, that's it.
Go to Mass said he loved your accent, Pam.
That accent, yes, indeed.
Thank you.
One more time for the road.
I remember one time we had this guy.
Do it like you're serious. Do it like you're actually talking about
it. Yeah. She know how to do it.
Yeah.
How to do it?
He said, "Do it like you serious."
Do it like you trying to slap Gog and Magog in the face.
Okay, I'll try my best.
No smiles.
Okay, Gog and Magog.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
Look, I remember one time this guy named Biblical, right? He used to talk to us, right? And Biblical said he believed the Israelites can jump bodies. What did he say, Pam?
He said they could switch bodies and keep coming back.
Oh.
That's reincarnation, ain't it?
They tried to get me with that too. They tried to get me with that too.
Pam said after the death, the judgment. Well, you know, he didn't know what to say, but I laughed so hard. I said, "Oh my God."
He started believing a doctrine and he didn't even know the scriptures. So he's saying that the Israelites who are in the wilderness, we are them until we get it right. We'll keep coming back and coming back. I said, I don't believe in that. I said the Bible said it's appointed man wants to die and after the judgment, and he gets shell shocked when I said it.
Yeah, they tried to get me with that doctrine too. Yeah, they tried to get me with that subject, and that was a confusing subject. That's something that you have to have. The Most High have to give you understanding that that's a false doctrine, especially if they have a lot of scriptures.
What you call that?
Regeneration.
Coming back. What you call that?
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I heard IUIC pushing that doctrine too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that Solomon is the Messiah. Yeah.
Yeah, they got this guy I was listening to for a while, and he messed me up because then he started saying that he was King David. And he said he heard from the Most High that he was King David. And the sad thing about it, the different things he was saying before that, what's his boy name?
I was going to tell him he's going to go out here and kill 10,000 men with his hand there. King David. X-Man, ain't he? Yeah.
They tell him Saul killed 1,000 and David is 10,000.
Yeah, all I need to do is get him a cow jawbone and see if he can do it or whatever. That dude crazy. These people crazy, man, saying stuff like that. I don't know.
I'm glad I landed on a safe place.
Yeah, man. Well, this is good. It was good, man. My last word, shalom. Remember, Edom, the end of Edom is near. And, you know, I know that, you know, this is hard because every day, man, I pray for this. And I pray that the end of Edom is right around the corner. So, my last word, shalom. Anything y'all want to say before we get off? He right there. Hello?
I just want to say shalom.
Anything y'all want to say before we get out? Go ahead.
You hearing me?
Oh, Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
Was okay. I just want to say shalom to those on the panel and those in the chat. And it was a pleasure meeting the brother. You are so humble. I like your spirit, and may the Most High continue to bless you and keep you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
All praise to the Most High. My last words are thank you very much just for being there. Shalom.
You got something you want to say when we get up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Shalom, man. All praise to the Most High. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channels. And much love to all y'all, man. Praise y'all.
All right. We are out. Peace.